Maybe you don't think you're a sales superhero, but you still need a sales secret weapon. The one skill that you can call on that you know will help you pull in that big deal, close the one that's going south on you, and make sure that you hit quota every single year. Let me start by telling you a story about how I developed a secret weapon in a different way earlier in my life. I spent the years between 14 and 24 playing competitive racquetball all over the Midwest and in college. I spent hours on the racquetball court, making sure that I was able to compete at the open level every single weekend that a tournament was being held in my area. Over time, I perfected my forehand and my backhand and my serve. But as I got into my mid-20s, I was like, maybe I should try something different. And I decided that maybe I should take up the sport of tennis. So I put racquetball on the back burner and signed up for some group tennis lessons. Within a couple of weeks, my instructor was like, where did you get that nasty forehand slice? I don't know. And then she remembered. She's like, oh, you grew up playing racquetball, right? I was like, yeah, that's me. She's like, the muscle memory that you developed from your racquetball forehand is being translated onto the tennis court. Ooh, and it's nasty. So I want you to start figuring out what your sales superpower is. So how do you determine your sales secret weapon? Well, it's probably something that you enjoy because you're probably good at it. It's probably something that others have also noticed and perhaps commented on or come to you for advice about. It's something that you feel super confident in. So for me, my sales superpower happens to be questioning. My son calls me nosy. I prefer naturally curious, but I'm all about the what, the how, the when, the who. I love knowing everything about everything. And I perfected a technique that I call question on a question. So when I ask a big open-ended question and they give me an answer, then I've taught myself to ask a follow-up question based on the answer. And then a follow-up question based on that answer, and a follow-up question based on that answer. You get the point. But what I do is I dig down to get a lot of detail out of people. People tell me stuff that maybe they shouldn't or they didn't expect to do that. And the reason is because I am naturally curious. I truly do want to know, and I'm a little tenacious at the same time. So drop me a line in the comments. Tell me what is your sales secret weapon. And then another day, we'll talk about how to hone it and pressure test it under the worst of circumstances. Until then, have a good day.